Hey everyone, I just wanted to quickly get this video out here and get all of my thoughts out before I forget to do it. But I wanted to talk about this information that I heard from a YouTuber known as Chibi Reviews. You may have known him yourself if you've watched his video, but if you don't and if you've not seen his video, I'm going to quickly go ahead and summarize it. So basically, Texas decided to pass a new law which will go into effect the next year. And this law will basically force all of the citizens inside of Texas, I think, to basically give up their ID in order to pass age verification checks in order to access something as simple as just the weather app. And it's not just the weather app, of course. I mean every single app on your phone will be affected by this. It doesn't matter what you're accessing. They want to give you, they want you to give up your ID just so you can, access something as basic as that. That is completely ridiculous, right? Now, there's another thing that I wanted to talk about, right? And that is my belief that every year is just gonna get worse. Now, I know that's not exactly the best mindset to have, right? Because, that's kind of a sad thought, but think about it. Ever since the year 2020, right? When we had that nasty, virus going around, I can't say its name because YouTube really hates it when you mention it. But ever since then, things have just slowly been going downhill, right? First, we had, Russia invading Ukraine. Then we had the wars going on in Palestine. Then we had Collective Shout pop up and decide that you're no longer allowed to buy perfectly legal games, right? On Steam and all those other platforms just because it has things they don't like in it. And then they had payment processors deciding that they can just censor whatever on earth they want to censor. It's just, it's just slowly getting more worse. And then we had the information leak from the T app, right? A bunch of women had their information, leaked out because they didn't put in the proper security. Like, it was dead easy to get in there and, see all of the women's photos, their IDs, so on and so forth. That was great. That was fantastic. Sarcasm, of course. And then we had the Discord leak only a few weeks ago, I think. Or was it a few days ago? I don't know. But yeah, we had that too. That was amazing. And still, despite the fact that, the Discord leak happened and all of the users' data was, taken and stolen, a bunch of places are still going through with all this digital ID nonsense. I really don't get it. You would think that after seeing all of those news headlines and seeing the fact, that information can easily be, hacked into and stolen, you would think they wouldn't actually go through with it, but for whatever reason that I do not understand and cannot explain, they're still gonna do it with it anyway, because obviously everyone agrees that they just want to control you, that's all. And that's the reason why all of this stuff is going through in the first place, but I'm just gonna say the word allegedly, obviously, just in case I get into any trouble. But yeah, it's just a complete and utter mess, and I really do not like where the future is currently going. Like, the best we can do is just simply continuously to fight back against this, to continue to tell others about this, so hopefully it, gets better eventually at some point. Because I think maybe they might be doing this on purpose, where they purposely, constantly throw out bad things so people will just lie down and give up, allowing them to do even more bad things because now they've got the people to submit to whatever they want them to submit to. So yeah, we have to keep talking about it and we have to fight back in any way that we can, and hopefully things will go back to the olden days. That is the absolute best that we can do right now as a society, no matter where we are in the world, whether you're in the UK or you're in America, because this is absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. I just wanted to get this out there and tell you guys about it because, I had my own opinions to form and stuff like that. Let me know what you think about this situation in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.